welcome to today's video. We are Brad and Hailey Devine. We travel and we like to capture how we enjoy the small simplicities in everyday life.
Before we dive in any more, we just wanted to give a special thank you to Canon for sponsoring this video about how we capture candid moments with our kids.
And if you find this video helpful, be sure to share and give it a thumbs up, and also be sure to subscribe and follow along on Instagram at Hailey Devine and Bradley Devine. All right, we're gonna go ahead and dive into the questions. How do you capture genuine and candid moments of your kids while still living in the moment? The first thing is making sure that mom and dad are both on board and making it a very positive and fun environment. I feel like that has had a huge influence on Lucy and Greta's behavior in front of the camera, just by making it a fun environment instead of like, stand there, smile, or, you know, just making it like not fun. I feel like that helps bring out their candid and their free-spirited selves, is just by making it just a really carefree environment.
So sometimes it's good to anticipate the moment, so don't let them know that there's this whole production stuff. You can grab your camera and you can set it down and leave it somewhere. That reminds me of one of the moments we had with my grandpa, where Lucy and him were just interacting and having fun, and we just set down the camera and we just left it there. Oh.
It was incredibly fun to get that.
I feel like that's the best way about capturing a moment, is by not being like, okay, I'm recording. I feel like instantly, it's just human nature for people to just freeze up when they know they're being recorded.
But if there's a moment that you missed, what we do sometimes, if Greta or Lucy says something, we just pretend that we didn't hear it as we then pull out the camera and start recording.
And just like holding it down here, like, wait, what was that you said?
Yeah.
One of my favorite moments that Brad captured of Lucy was, we were at Disneyland and we went and said hi to Pluto, and as we walked away, she was like, he smelled like fake.
Hey Lucy, what did you say?
He smelled like fake.
He what?
He smelled like fake.
He smelled like fake.
And that's something we love about the Canon cameras, the T7i and the G7X2, for vlogging and filming. When you turn it on, it's like only seconds till you can hit record, like milliseconds, which is awesome when you're trying to capture those moments really quick. You can just power on, hit record, go.
And it's like in an instant.
It's awesome.
As far as still living in the moment, I feel like by holding the camera kind of down and not so just like, hey kids, I feel like I genuinely can still be in the moment while documenting the moment.
And I think it's important when we are shooting, we don't shoot like from morning till dusk. Like, we're not shooting the entire time. We're just capturing little moments here and there. We try our best to capture all the moments, but there's some that we still miss.
There's actually a lot, you know, like we produce maybe a 10-minute vlog, but that's from a whole day.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of moments that we don't have on film, and we're okay with that. One last thing that I'm gonna add is when we're playing with our kids on camera, trying to get them to smile, I feel like it's very important from the child's perspective to continue to play after the cameras are off.
Yeah, that's
because
true.
the kids catch on to that so fast if you're like, oh, this is so fun, and then the cameras are off and it's just like, meh, you know?
I'm just kidding.
But it's true, and I think from a parent standpoint and just an adult standpoint, it's a lot easier to just kind of be like, okay, we're done recording, we got the shot, let's just carry on. You know, it is so important to continue to play on and off of camera. Who can jump in the puddle the highest?
Me.
You think you can?
Yeah.
Greta, do you think it's you?
Bring on the summertime.
It's like,
Bring on the summertime.
woo! Look in the picture. Do you see yourself?
I did see.
Yeah, and there's Lucy.
Yeah. Another great question. What is a good affordable camera for videos, and how do you keep your video steady?
So we film with the Canon 1DX, but recently we've been filming with the Canon EOS Rebel T7i, and I've been so impressed with it. If you haven't taken the leap to join the DSLR family, the EOS Rebel T7i is an awesome camera for both photo and video. We'll be linking it below.
It's got a flip out screen and everything as well.
Yeah,
so.
it's like the perfect mix, I feel like, between the 1DX and the G7X, because it has the flip out screen, but it's also a DSLR.
Hailey can get
camera.
shots like me because she flips the screen looking down and can put.
Yeah, it's true. I'm like, I can finally get a shot from up here.
Yeah.
But as far as keeping the camera stabilized for video, one thing that we do if we are traveling without like a stabilizer or a tripod, there's a little trick that we do where you put your camera in your hands.
Let's grab the camera.
All right, here is the EOS Rebel T7i. This is the camera that I was telling you about. But basically, this is how we stabilize our camera if we are traveling without a tripod or a stabilizer, is we'll put the camera neck strap around our neck and push it against your neck.
I'll be there. This will be my best angle.
And then you put your elbows into your rib cage like this. And then that way you have the 3 points of contact. You have point of contact here and then your elbows instead of just free-handing it shaky. Another tip is to set it onto something. So if you're filming outside your neighborhood, you could find a mailbox to place it on or to place your elbows on. Just finding something in order to keep your camera stabilized.
Okay, next question. How to help kids be comfortable in front of the camera? I never mind the camera, but my husband hates being in front of it. And with our little ones on the way, I want them to inherit more of my attitude and not my husband's.
That's hilarious. Lucy and Greta have both been in front of the camera their entire lives, so they don't really know any different. But
Right.
I do think something that has helped a ton with their confidence is after getting a video of them or a photo of them is to show it to them. Showing them the end result has helped their confidence a ton. And I think also just watching our videos that we have made of our family builds their confidence too. It makes them excited to be in front of the camera. Don't you feel like?
Yeah.
Okay, Brad, this one's on the fly.
Okay.
What is your favorite spontaneous shot you have captured of your kids?
It's bad because no one got hurt, but it's of Lucy in the Faroe Islands when she was coming. It was going to be this cute shot
I know exactly
of
what
you
you're
both.
talking
I'm filming them both coming down this hill.
And Greta, it was all three of us.
It wasn't so happy for Lucy.
She ended up falling on her face. We'll show the video here, but I don't know how she didn't cry.
I know. I mean, that looked so bad and we felt so bad. She was totally fine. She bounced.
And she didn't land in that cow pie.
She didn't.
She was like this far away from it.
Are you okay?
She was an inch away from her face going directly in that cow pie. Your face went right here. And the poop's right there.
Lucy!
This is so funny. I think that's why we can laugh about it. Because
Right,
it
because she's
wasn't-
laughing.
She
She get
wasn't
hurt. If
seriously
she got hurt,
hurt.
wouldn't talk about it.
My favorite Candid moment, just off the top of my head, probably is Greta's birth story. Lucy was meeting Greta for the first time, and instead of just taking like a couple pictures and being done, Brad was just rolling video. And he caught the sweetest moment of Lucy asking if she could take the baby home, and it was just heart melting. It was
Yeah.
just the cutest.
Mom, you taking a baby home,
Yeah, we could take her home.
please?
That's my favorite video of all time. I can't watch that video clip without crying. I would love some tips on this. When I ask my toddler, who's Greta's age, 2, to smile, she gives me the scariest smile you've ever seen. But it's impossible to catch her natural smile. That is such a good question. Every kid is so different, so it's hard to say, like, this is what works.
Honestly, what we do with Greta is find something that truly makes them laugh and then...
Or screaming contest again. One thing that Brad has done, and you're probably gonna not like me for saying this.
Oh, I know what you're going to say.
Is
I was desperate.
we were taking pictures at the most gorgeous canyon.
Good idea or scarring? I know what she's about to say. Guys, I flashed my bum.
He goes, and he's like showing us butt crack.
I was desperate. I was
And
hungry.
they-
I was ready to go. And they just were like kind of smiling, so I had to really make them smile. And I knew this would make them smile.
And
it made them bust
it
out
works.
laughing.
It
And
works.
so from my
These
my
are the
side,
pictures. They turned out so cute.
And from my side, I mean, before we took the pictures, I knew I was going to do something that could potentially be funny. And so I got focused and I was ready. And then
Had
I
all the manual settings.
had it all set,
yeah.
the lighting set. And then I did the action or whatever made them funny. In this case, we know what it is. And then I did it and quickly took the picture. And I took multiple. And yeah, we
Here it
got
is.
one of those. Anyway, that's it for all the questions today. Thank you so much for chiming in and also for giving this video a thumbs up. Ching. Yeah.
If you have any additional comments, be sure to leave them below. So if there's something that we didn't cover about capturing candid moments with kids, be
Put it
sure
down there.
to leave it in a comment. And also while you're down there, be sure to subscribe to our channel and find us on Instagram at Hailey Devine and Bradley Devine. See you later.
See you guys.